Stephen Sadler, reading from my Quest for the Best Book on my weekly short that I do every Tuesday. If you're watching this right now, understand that I am presently on a plane heading to Buenos Aires, South America on one of my trips, taking a group with me to find out what's in Buenos Aires, what kind of interesting dishes they'll find. We'll be doing that this week, and the following week we'll be in Santiago, Chile. And then I'll head on home. So enjoy this video, and hopefully in the next couple of weeks I'll have a couple of interesting videos for you on what's cooking in South America. This is part 2 of A Home is a Home. If you remember where I left off, I was quite comfortable doing cottage baking in my home until my Irish setter showed me that that wasn't the most ideal setting for my bakery. I'm on page 16 of my book. If you have my book, please read along. Although my kitchen was now the perfect setup to start my new venture, the rest of my home was not. After the orders started rolling in and the cake started rolling out, I needed space to store all those supplies. And incoming products and outgoing cakes for delivery, and our 1,500 square foot cottage home in Dallas, Texas, was quickly becoming a candidate for the hoarder's show. I knew I had a problem, but I wanted to keep my cottage business for as long as I could. Although it was obvious that my business had now outgrown our home, it wasn't until my Irish setter, Hunter, decided to move us along that I finally decided it was time to separate our living quarters from my business. As my business grew, the orders kept multiplying. I was shipping 40 to 50 cakes at a time with little or no space to store the ingredients or finished products. Our little guest room became the production room, where the ingredients were stored and mixed. Bags of flour, sugar, cinnamon, and spices shared this room with my 2 tabletop mixers, which included bowls and paddles, along with other production tools. Our kitchen became the bakery with unbaked cakes, filled in their cake molds coming in and fresh baked cakes going out. Our dining room became the packaging and shipping room with packaging material, boxes piled high to the roof, and finished cakes completely covering our once dining room table. There was little to no room to get from one place to the other. During one of our Christmas rushes, I had baked 50 chocolate cakes for one of our commercial clients. As was the norm, I placed each of the 50 fresh baked cakes on our staging area, dining room table, to cool prior to packaging. This was a particularly busy day, and my wife and I decided to reward ourselves by going out to dinner. Mistake number 1. The next morning, I began to pack my order for shipment and found that I only had 49 cakes. I was sure I had baked 50, but the fact remained there were only 49 cakes on our table. I couldn't understand what had happened until I found a small portion of a cake. Not just the cake, but a small portion of the cake mold in the corner of the room. Now, when I bake cakes, I put them in cake molds. This holds the cakes better, keeps them fresher, and you can bake them easily that way, and you don't have to go through pans, and it also stores much better for your guest who's eating the cake. So all I found was this little piece of cake mold in the corner. A funny thing about dogs, they immediately know when they've done something wrong. And my Irish setter Hunter had been hiding in the bathroom all morning. I thought nothing of it until the great cake robbery, and only then realized what had happened. He ate not only one of my cakes, but he also ate most of the cake mold. It was only then that I decided my cake business needed a new home. Thanks for joining me. Hope to talk to you next week. I'll have something pre-recorded and sent out while I'm on my trip to South America. When I get back, we'll see you then. Thanks again.